sasa naarifiwa moja kwa moja kwa mwenzangu Steven Leto upande wa pili. Steven.
Thank you, Melita Oletenges from the Side B of Parliament buildings. Indeed, a few minutes from now, President William Ruto will be making his way to the chambers of the National Assembly for a joint sitting to make his State of the Nation address to highlight the government's agenda for the remainder part of this financial year and probably highlight what the government has already done. Of course, we keep on the tabs on what is happening in and outside Parliament. When there was threats of some pockets of, you'll call it threats of protest. We are yet to see some in the Occupy Parliament today, but security has been heightened inside and outside Parliament. But very quickly, I am joined by two members of Parliament just to take stock of what we expect from President William Ruto's speech. To my right is Pokot South Member of Parliament David Kosing, and to the far right is Embakasi South lawmaker Julius Mawathe, all joining me to take stock of what we expect from President William Ruto's speech. You are a chair of a committee of Parliament, yes. An oversight committee.
Yes.
You've been handling a lot in terms of government parastatals and yes. government ministries.
Yes.
From your point of view as a chair of a watchdog committee of the National Assembly,
yes.
what do you expect from President Ruto this afternoon?
My good brother Leto, we expect the president coming to Parliament when we would say he's coming at a time of mixed bag, right? And what do I mean by that? I mean two things. One, he's coming at a time where we can say in this country there are some recorded successes of his success, the president, Mheshimiwa William Ruto. And at the same time, he's also coming at a time when Kenyans are saying there's some work in progress. You know, I call them from oversight point of view and auditing, I call them work in progress. Some people might want to call different language. And what do I mean by successes? Number one, and I think Kenyans, Leto, including yourselves, need to understand when the president was coming, look at the prices of fuel at that particular time. Our country was almost going the Asian countries. Fuel was actually running away. And what happened as we talk now, the prices of fuel has been stabilized. That is success that I think Kenyans need to understand and give our president, Mheshimiwa Ruto, a thumbs up. So the prices are stable. Number two, he came in when the shilling was skyrocketing. Mheshimiwa Rice came in at a time when shilling was going to 160. Some of us who are doing international business, we were finding problem in getting dollars and so on. So today when it's coming to Parliament, the Kenyan shilling is about 120, within 120 in exchange rate, 230. And he came in when it was 100 and about 60. So we can almost say that is registered successes. Number three, you can see the prices of food prices and hunger. When the president was coming in, and I'm talking from oversight point of view, and objective oversight, the president was coming in when the prices of hunger was going about 300 shillings and so on. He's coming to Parliament today. He's coming happy man that at least he's brought in those prices from 300 shillings to about 100 shillings. Well, that we can say successes. What is work in progress? Work in progress, which the president is working very hard, is about this issue of universities. You know, the funding model. That is work in progress that the president has to really tackle it head on.
Even before we get to the universities,
okay.
The Mheshimiwa Mawathe, you come from a constituency that is mostly of informal settlement. That is, we have Mukuru, Kwaruben, Mukuru, Kwanjenga, all that in Embakasi South constituency. Yes. The issue of the cost of living, has it been felt in your constituency?
Thank you, Leto. First of all, the president is coming to give the state of address, state of the nation, at a time that the country is doing very, very badly. The economy is tanking as we speak. The cost of living, the common mwananchi is feeling the pinch of the cost of living. The paycheck for the ordinary mwananchi has gone down to by so much to the point whereby the mwananchi doesn't have money in the pocket. There is no liquidity in the country, even for the business people. When they talk, they say there is no liquidity in the country. So there is need for the president to address and tell the wananchi what he'll tell them. We have challenges in things like the SHA, she-sure. What is it? I think it's called SHA, she-sure. The she-sure, SHA, it's not working. Every mwananchi, when they go to the hospital, they are getting frustrated. So many people are not able to get support. for the first time in the country, the university students are hurting. They did not, half of them did not go to half of the semester. Sorry, most of the students, university students, did not go to school for half of the year. And that is because of the funding of the university. The model is very bad. So we need to go back and figure out how do we better serve Wananchi. We were elected by the Wananchi to come and support and be the representative, not to be representative of Wabunge. As the National Assembly, we have lost badly because we are controlled by somebody else. Well, there is need for us to be able to be independent. There are supposed to be three arms of government. That's the judiciary, the executive, and the National Assembly. The National Assembly is under siege. We are not independent. Orders come from somewhere else, and then we come and follow and implement what we are given through the orders. So there is need to change and go back to a true democracy that has three arms of government.
Well, very quickly, before I get to my colleague who is also joining us shortly, yes. Emmanuel To. But before we go to Emmanuel To, then as a watchdog yes. Committee of Parliament, yes. What is this that we are expecting in terms of the address of the pilferage in government agencies?
Leto, and the president, that's why I'm calling work in progress. And if somebody is saying that Parliament has failed, then I'll ask that person to resign. You know, it's quality. Let me tell you, Leto, we should take responsibility in this country. Mm-hmm. So if you feel that you have failed, then actually you exit. You actually resign. I'm wondering members of Parliament who are saying that Parliament is being controlled and so on, and then they still earn money being in Parliament. They should actually give a break. What I'm saying is that in terms of pilferage, that's why I'm saying work in progress. Work in progress. The president had started amalgamation or sorting out agencies, which in my view have a problem in terms of resources. The president should continue about that. Number two, in terms of what is he going to do, the president must tackle this issue of pending bill, particularly in road subsector. There was a proposal by the minister, both ministers, Minister of National Treasury and Minister for Roads, that is Honorable Chichir, about securitization of fuel levy to get money to pay a pending bill of about 200 billion. The president need to take that one heads on and move it quickly, because once that is done, in fact, what much more Mawade and others are saying, that there is no money in Mwananchi, the money will come. People will feel the money when you do roads, because that is what touches everybody, even in my constituency. So the president need to really work on that. This issue of Sha, and so, yes, it's a problem. And my view is, as an oversight and from audit perspective, my view is something will work. When something is new, Leto, you expect some, technical problems. My view is, as an auditor,
hold the thought there.
That thing will work. It's about time. It's a matter of time, Leto.
Hold it there, because we need to get what is happening on the other side. Let's now join our own Emmanuel To is on the other side. Emmanuel To, if you can hear me, over to you.